everyone, and welcome to an episode of the Jonah Keen Show on Radio DePaul. Welcome one and welcome all. For those who are tuning in for the very first time, you may be curious as to what the Jonah Keen Show is all about. Well, I'll tell you. Ever since I was a teenager, I've had an absolute passion for giving advice. Some kids did sports, some kids did theater, some kids did math club, but I did advice. In fact, I've been a certified advice giver for almost 10 years now. Good job, me. On the Jonah Keen Show, I'll be interviewing folks who have a wide range of expertise and advice to share. Also on the show, there will be some opportunities to call into the station and ask for your own personalized advice. Maybe you need some relationship advice. What about pet advice? Maybe you need some financial advice. Maybe you just need some good old-fashioned self-help advice. We take all kinds of requests for advice. My name is Jonah, Mr. Advice Keen, and welcome to the Jonah Keen Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Jonah Keen Show here on RadioDePaul.com. I'm your host, Jonah Keen, from the Jonah Keen Show, the titular character. Welcome one and welcome all. First off, I'd like to I'd like to say Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. It is a magical day for those who are dating someone, who is in love with someone. Of course, I am in love with someone. My ex-wife, Jonah Keen. Jenna, if you're listening, I love you a ton, but I doubt she's listening. She doesn't really support my advice, but that's fine. Anyways, let's just get right into it. Today we have a very, very special guest who we've had on the show before, and that, of course, is Josh Rapley. He's been working on his cookbook, and then a few days ago he ended up emailing me saying that he ended up taking the book deal with Damien J. Trout, and of course, Damien J. Trout, he's been ripping off everyone who he's been making deals with, including myself. And we're currently kind of forming a lawsuit against Damien J. Trout. And I think having Josh on the show to maybe tell his testimony will definitely help with the trial as a whole. And hopefully things go pretty smoothly because of this. So let's just get Josh in here. Let's see if he's in the Zoom call.
Okay, everyone. I am now here with my guest and also my personal friend, Josh Rapley. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Thanks, Damien. Or thanks. Oh gosh. Oh, you can tell what I have on my mind. Thanks, Jonah.
Of course. Now, Josh, you were telling me about how you were scammed by Damien J. Trout, just like yours truly.
I made the mistake.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, Jonah, I've lost everything.
Everything?
I've literally lost everything.
Oh, Josh, it's okay. Tell me what's going on.
I'm trying to tell you. Jonah, I'm so sorry. I'm really not myself lately. It's Damien J. Trout. Oh God, maybe if I say his name 3 times, he'll die.
Wait a second, Josh. I don't know if we should.
Damien, I'm gonna do it. Damien J. Trout. Damien J. Trout.
You only said it twice.
Damien J. Trout.
I don't think that did anything.
All I can do is hope and pray now.
Josh? May I call you Joshua?
Please.
Joshua, I think we're getting a little off track here for the show. Now, back up a little bit and tell me what happened. What did this bad man Damien do to you? What happened?
It's unbelievable, Jonah. So my cookbook, the one I talked to you about on your show.
Oh yes, the one with the ketchup quesadillas, right? Yeah, the ketchup.
That's the one. Mm-hmm.
What happened?
One of my famous recipes from my book. I get an email from one Damien J. Trout out of the blue. Uh, and his email profile picture looked trustworthy, so I opened up the email.
How did you open it up?
I clicked on the email in my email inbox.
Oh, interesting. Go on.
So after I clicked the email, I read the message contained within it,
Really?
and it was an offer to publish my cookbook. At first, I was a little skeptical, but like I said, he seemed very trustworthy, and he even included two portraits of himself in the email.
Really?
Two professional portraits.
Yeah, I made a similar comment when I saw his emails too. I saw the two portraits, and they're very similar. It looks like it's from the same photo shoot, but two distinct, separate pictures. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, now I do three in my emails. But anyways, what happened?
Well, in so many words, he offered to publish my cookbook with, what is it called? Little Samuel's Publishing Company. And he had me pay $999. Oh, what he said was just $999.
I thought it was Small Samuel's Publishing.
What did I say?
Little Samuel's.
Oh, sorry. Small Samuel's.
Wow.
Little, small, whatever. He never even made anything anyway. Showed up.
True.
Please, I'm a wreck.
It's sorry. It sounds very similar to my situation. I also ended up having to pay him $999 straight from my wife's checking account, and yeah, he ended up just stealing it right from under my nose. Just it's horrible what he did, but just please go on.
Well, I think my story is much worse, Jonah. If you let me continue, so I'm reading the email, and I really, really don't want to miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. So I plead with my wife, Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl.
I say to Cheryl, honey, please, let's put a second mortgage on the house and make this happen. Please, honey. This could be the beginning of a new life for us. Honey? Please, honey? Please?
Well, what did she say?
Of course she said yes. She's my wife. By law and by God. I'll never get her back. I'll never get her back.
Joshua, it's okay. What happened?
So, we get into our 98 Nissan Altima, and we both go to the bank. See?
Yeah?
Cheryl gets her sister to watch the kids while we go conduct our business.
Okay.
So we get to the bank, JP Morgan Chase, member FDIC, and the guy calls us over. His name was Matt Salmon, I think.
Sounds fishy.
Well, he calls us over, and I tell him about this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he sits there and scratches his stupid beard and wipes his stupid glasses and tells me to my face that what I'm doing isn't a good idea. Jonah, my wife, Cheryl, was present. And this, well, I don't want to say it, but it's naughty language.
Oh, I don't know if you should.
Well, every muscle in my body just wanted to cold cock that guy right in the kisser. But then I took
Wow.
But then I looked.
Joshua, I've warned you before about the language on the show. Okay? So let's just cut that out.
Oh, punch. Right? But
Let's
I
just
didn't.
move on with the story. What happened?
So then I looked deep into I didn't want to punch him. I wanted to. And I looked deep into my beautiful bride's pale blue eyes. And my temper goes down. So then I try to reason with him. I says to him, I says, all right, Matt Salmon, if that is your real name, I'd like to take a second mortgage out on the house without your advice.
Good for you, good for you, Joshua.
I mean, let's be real here. You're my only advice guy.
Oh, so what happened?
Well, being the beta male he is, working at a bank and all, he gets on the phone with a supervisor, and she approves it. So he comes up with the documents in his stupid, clammy hands. My beautiful wife smiling at me. I lightly touch her hand, but she quickly pulls it away. I know what she's thinking, though. She wants to save the PDA for celebrating later at home, if you know what I mean.
What?
Uh, because
Calm down. It's okay. Sometimes I have to use tough love and be stern with the people I care about, which is always good advice. Sometimes you have to lay the smack down and raise your voice. Maybe all together, okay? It's live. We're on Radio DePaul.
okay, I'm better. So I signed the second mortgage, and Matt Salmon shows me the door and says, "We'll be in touch." What? We'll be in touch. What for? I signed this stupid document. What else do you want from me, Matt Salmon? God, save me. My life is over.
Josh, get a grip on yourself. Stick with the story. I'm not warning you again. You can't keep having these emotional outbursts on this very professional advice show.
I'm sorry, Jonah. I really am. I just don't know who to turn to.
What do you mean?
Well, I think I need you now more than ever.
Huh?
After I faxed the check for $999 to Damien, I never heard from him again. No book, no deal, no money, and now, worst of all, no wife.
No wife? What happened to beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, sexy Cheryl?
I know
What
you
happened?
you could go on and on and on.
I know the list goes on.
After I couldn't make our mortgage payment, and after the fridge and pantry became empty, she started to suspect. She started to suspect that I was a moneyless loser, and she left. She left me, Jonah. She's gone. My one and only irreplaceable wife and property. My lovely Cheryl.
Oh, well, what about your kids?
Huh?
Your kids. What happened to them?
My wife is gone from me, and all you can ask me is where my kids are? I'm a broken man, Jonah. Don't add more to my plate.
Well, sorry. Where is Cheryl then? Exact address, please.
Jonah, she's gone. She's left me. Forever.
Where is she? Oh, sorry. I sounded like Batman there for a second, right, folks?
She went to her sister's. And worst of all, she put a restraining order on me. I can't go within 5 feet of her. It's the court's orders.
Really? That's true? You can't. Wow, I'm so sorry, Joshua. That's tough.
And now I'm penniless, wifeless, and soon to be homeless.
Homeless? Oh no.
I tried getting a third and fourth mortgage on the house, but that dang Matt Salmon stopping me at every turn, stopping me from surviving through this and raising my feelings, getting back at my wife and money.
Oh, Josh, calm down. I'm here for you. You know that.
Are you, Jonah?
Yes, I'm here for you, of course. How about a good dose of advice for you?
Actually, Jonah, I have some advice for you.
Well, Joshua, you know I am a certified advice giver, not a certified advice receiver. I mean, I guess for the sake of the show, I'll listen to your advice. folks, this is a first for the show, really. The guest giving advice. That's unheard of, really.
Well, that's what I like to do for you, Jonah. And what I'd like to offer you today is my services and legal advice. Excuse me. All that crying.
Wait, legal advice?
Yes. I happen to
Well,
have an ace up my sleeve for this whole Damien J. Trout thing, and I can represent you in court with a surprise witness.
no, wait, Josh. I see. We're getting a real lawyer. We're not being the lawyers ourselves.
I dabbled in law in school. I had some copyright classes, and I know what's going on in the court. And I'm currently I
Well,
was in court just recently with my wife.
see, I mean, well, we're trying to get a professional lawyer here, and we're like, it's been a lot of work on my shoulders trying to get rounding up all these witnesses, and you saying that you want to be the lawyer is just adding to the noise. We really should just hire a professional here.
Well, you're
And
going to change your tone after you hear about my ace up my sleeve. And his name is, well, we call him code name Adam, but his name's Keith, and I have him on.
wait, what?
Keith, are you there?
Hey, what's up? I'm Keith.
Jonah, this is my secret weapon.
What's up, guys?
What? I don't. Yeah, who is this? Why is he on the show? You didn't explain to me why. I didn't know there's another person here
That's
this whole
okay, Jonah.
time.
Like you said before, this is the first for the show.
Well, you need to talk to me before you just throw on another guest onto the show. You can't just throw them on like this.
But this is...
Hey, Josh, are you gonna give me that $200 that you were,
I don't know what you want.
you're gonna give me that $200 that I've been, you promised me?
Keith, can you mute your mic, please? Not now.
Uh, I,
Wait, so I don't understand. You brought this guy on he's your ace up your sleeve? I don't understand.
Yes. Jonah, we can do this. If I represent you and I'm in court with this witness, we can see Damien, we can see that son of a bitch behind bars.
Oh my gosh. Well, no cursing on the show, Josh. And also, I don't understand. He didn't, from the list of people I got who were ripped off by Damien, I didn't see a single Keith on the list. So this guy, I don't think he was ripped off by Damien J. Trout. This is just a random.
Keith,
Is it just
Keith, can you unmute?
no, no? Mute your microphone. You're not supposed to be on my show.
Codename
do you
Adam,
want me
can
to
you hear me?
unmute? Do you want me to unmute? Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are.
You told me you were gonna pay me $200 to be
Well,
on
you were
here.
a chef for my experience, my
What do you-
cookbook.
I don't understand what you're talking. You told me you were gonna pay
Don't
me
you
$200.
remember the recipes I sent you?
You were gonna pay me $200.
We
to be
tested
on
them
this.
in your kitchen.
You told me that you wanted me to come on the Zoom call and
Keith,
you're
can
gonna
you
pay me
mute, please?
$200 to be on the show.
I
I don't
don't.
understand.
Huh?
I really don't know what's going on
Well,
at
this
all.
all makes sense in court.
No, I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna
can't
be
just
the
be the
surprise
lawyer. You can't
witness.
just bring this up.
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
come
be
back.
the surprise
Keith, can you
witness.
come back, please?
No, Keith, don't come back. Mute your
I'm
mic.
already
Keep your mic
back.
muted.
Well, when he's muted, he can't hear us, Jonah.
No, I can
No.
hear you.
I
can
don't
hear
know.
you
He
just
shouldn't be
fine.
on the show. He wasn't invited.
I-
You invited him, and you didn't pass that by
I-
me,
I-
and I'm the host of this show. And Josh, you can't be the lawyer. You can't be the lawyer. We're getting a real lawyer. Everyone keeps
I'm gonna be
asking
the
to be the
surprise
lawyer, and that's
witness.
just not
I'm
how
gonna
this
be the
whole situation
$200.
is going to play out. Okay?
Well,
So
I'm
please.
I'm trying.
Stop. Don't volunteer yourself. I'm so
Trying
sorry
to
about
help.
Cheryl.
I know you
I'm so
did.
sorry.
He's paying me $200 to be a witness right now.
I am
Mute
the
your mic.
victim.
Mute your mic. I don't care that you're a fan. Mute your
I am a
mic. Mute
fan.
your mic.
Keith,
You weren't invited to this show.
I've got to
You're a
go.
good guy.
Keith, can you just give him your contact information? To go. Bye.
Okay, you can email me at keithadam@gmail.com, and Well, pretty much it's going to be, I guess I'm going to be a witness for the case, and I guess Josh is going to be the
No,
lawyer.
I hope I never talk to you again. I don't understand why you're on this show in the first place. I don't know why Josh brought you on. We need witnesses related to the case. We don't need random people who were chefs once. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I was a chef once. That's how kind of Josh and I met. It's pretty
Okay, I'm
cool.
cutting you off.
And
I'm
pretty
cutting you
much
off.
what happened was...
Say goodnight. Say goodbye. Okay. Wow. Sorry, everyone. This show is this is a disaster. I think Josh was under the influence or something. I don't know what he was on about. It's a shame. I'm sure he's going through a hard time, but he's trying to ruin my show by bringing on this random douchebag. Jeez. This whole entire lawsuit is just tearing me up. I don't know what's going on. What is happening to me? Why? What can I do? How do I fix this? All these authors are counting on me, and the stress is just getting to me, and all these authors want to be the lawyer too. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, actually, okay, everyone. I actually think I have an idea. I know what I want to do for the rest of this episode. I think I want to call my old friend, who I haven't spoken to in a very, very long time, not Damien J. Trout, sorry. As you guys know, Michael Hamilton and I have kind of had a falling out of sorts ever since this Damien J. Trout thing kind of hit the fan. And honestly, I don't really have anyone else I can really turn to right now. So I think I'm actually going to call him and see if he can hopefully forgive me, and maybe he could even help me out with this lawsuit. Who knows? Screw it. Let's just do it. Let's call Michael. I know I haven't talked to him in... It's been over almost half a year at this point. Let's just call him. Let's see what happens. I'm so nervous.
Yes, this is Michael.
Hello, this is Jonah Keen. I know it's been a while.
I'm sorry, who?
Jonah Keen, you've been my oldest and closest friend for a while now. Remember?
I'm sorry, Jonah?
Yeah, it's me.
It's Jonah Keen.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the man who negated any and all advice I gave him over the years and comes crawling back every time the man who says he's too good for me, that Jonah Keen?
Yes, it's that Jonah Keen.
Well, what do you need this time, son? Seems that's all you ever do when you call me is you need
Well,
stuff. And I think I'm fed up with this.
Well,
stuff.
I know
I'm
we've
sorry.
had this discussion, and I just want to say the one thing I want is your forgiveness for all the trouble I've caused you over the years, and for all this advice that I just haven't taken from you. I've been going through a lot recently, and the one thing I just miss more than anything else is your phone calls where we laugh for hours on end just talking about old times and talking about advice. And it's just been a hard time right now, and I want you back, Michael. I'm sorry for not listening to your advice over the years, especially when it comes to that snake, Damien J. Trout. You were right. You were absolutely correct. Damien J. Trout is a snake. And I don't know why I didn't believe you. I had dollar signs in my eyes. I had, like the cartoons, my eyes were green, and I had dollar signs in my eyes because I saw all the money I could possibly be making with my book, but he took my money and ran. And I'm just so sorry. And I keep talking. I need
Jonah,
you.
the thing is, Jonah, you say you're gonna start taking my advice. You said that after I told you not to invest in that private, the private school bus company. What was that, Jonah? A private school bus company? That makes no sense. I told you that makes no sense. You lost thousands of dollars in that, Jonah. You invested. That was a stupid investment. I told you. What'd you do? You don't listen.
I know.
Things like that, Jonah. You invest your money into that snake, Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happens. You and your ex-wife, Jenna, are out of money. And furthermore, I told you not to take the money out of her bank account, which you did. Does she even know about this? Does she?
I'm not sure. She hasn't contacted me yet.
So, okay, Jonah. I'm gonna have to bite my tongue a little bit here, okay? But
I'm so sorry.
Jonah, I've heard you say sorry. I want to see change. That's what I want. You have a silver tongue like that, Damien. I don't know if I trust you anymore. You got to start changing, son. You got to sue that Damien J. Trout. Then maybe I'll earn a little bit of lick of respect of you.
See, that's the thing. That's what I'm doing right now, in fact. I'm actually forming this lawsuit.
Oh,
against...
boo-hooey. No,
yes,
you're
I
not.
am. I have witnesses and everything. In fact, I could send you the documents via Dropbox and show you that it's all...
Just show them to me over the phone.
Well, this is just a phone. There's no FaceTime or video element.
Show them to me now.
Should I text them to you?
Just prove to me that you have papers.
Yeah, I'm Dropboxing them now to your phone.
This is a landline, so I don't know how it's going to work.
How am I supposed to show it to you through the landline?
Jonah, I think you're lying.
I'm not
son.
lying.
I'm sorry.
No, Michael, Listen, frankly, this lawsuit situation which I'm in right now, it's gone way over my head.
This supposed lawsuit, but go ahead.
This lawsuit I've been working on right now.
Supposed lawsuit.
It's whatever. I've gone way over my head, and I really do need some help. And probably the smartest person I know is no longer talking to me, and I'm talking about you. And I just need your help. I need your help managing all these witnesses. They're all idiots. I can't stand being around any of these people. They all want to be the lawyer, and it's tearing me up in the inside. It's making me more irritable, and it's hard to do this show right now with all these people emailing me constantly, asking to be the lawyer, asking to be the witness, all this stuff happening, and I really need your help, and I need you back in my life, Michael, and that's what it's all about. That's what this phone call's all about. And also, you're on the show, by the way. Welcome to the show.
I'm going to pretend that you said that before, and I was aware of the fact that I was on the air saying these private things, and you just put me on the spot. But Jonah, I will say one thing. You've done nothing but just disappoint me time and time again over the last couple years. But let me tell you, for as low life as I think of you now, you suing that man, I'm at a loss for words, Jonah. I think this is your redemption arc, son. Every man has that moment in his life, and I think this is yours.
You think so?
I don't think so. I know so.
Wow, that actually means a lot coming from you. That means a lot.
I know this is it.
Oh, Michael, it's okay. Why are you crying?
This is it. No, I need you to be a man, Jonah. I can't keep I've raised you as my own. It's my third son.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to be a man. This is your time. Go show the world, son. Go show the world.
Michael, I wanted to sue Damien for all he's got, of course, but I need your help. I need your help.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything you need, son. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. I should have been the bigger man. I'm your father. And you're my son.
Well, not actually. I have a real father, Terry Keen, of course, but you are, of course, my...
Jonah, don't soul this moment for me. I should have been the bigger man, Jonah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know it's been awkward, but
I'll help
love...
you.
You'll help?
I'll help.
Michael, this is
anything you
such
need.
good news, man. This has been such an emotional episode. I just thank you so much for coming onto the show. Thank you so much for saying that. And
No problem.
you know what? I'll just email you everything I can, and let's talk later after the show's over. All right?
I'll get in contact with some people I know, start working on our opening statement, because 90% of the jury is going to make up their mind during the opening statement.
Then that's...
So, and I know people, I know
Wow.
psychology, so.
Well, that's definitely some great advice to get the ball rolling. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Michael. I'm going to talk to you right after I end the show, but thank you so much for accepting my apology. Thank you thank you. I'm so happy right now. Thank you.
Okay, don't spaz on me now.
Well, I'm going to hang up now, but I'll talk to you in a bit, okay?
Okay. I'll get to the library and get going. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Well, that was an unexpected turn, to say the least, folks. I guess I'm feeling more optimistic now more than ever, and just feels really good to finally have Michael back in my life. I did not expect that emotional reaction from him. I've never really seen him like that before. Wow. Well, what can I say, folks? Michael and I's friendship has successfully been repaired. I guess we should just end the show here, and I wish everyone the absolute best. Here's some last-minute advice for everyone. Have a safe Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's the advice. Have a safe Valentine's Day. Anywho, goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.